Alright, number system of the drawing and supporting documentation. The Goddamn Space Flight Center, the number system identified the engineering drawing associated listed based on the unit number, the principles where the same with the basic number assigned with the assembly drawing is applied with the index and the use of the data in the part of the list. The drawing number shall consist of the assigned basic 7-digit number, prefix the letter G to signify the Goddamn Space Flight Center. The second letter signifies the drawing as either the B, C, D, E, and E, and F, and G, J. The associated listener shall be basic 7-digit drawing number. The prefix of the PL or IL is applicable. Refer to the definition in paragraph 8.1 of this page 71. All the Goddard Space Flight Center's organization youth link drawing numbers shall make the request of the Mechanical Systems Division, Mechanical Engineering branch is designated coordinating custodian for the block number of the flight of the hardware with the ground support equipment. The management of the drawing number should be the responsibility of the engineering design group with the way to whom they are assigned with the requirement reassignment with the number of the group. The subsection individuals, other contractors, subcontract the program projects must be controlled, recorded, and maintained by the configuration management officer. Engineering documentation, drawing, engineering, changing orders, configuration change requests shall be retained with the configuration manager for the responsible engineering organization unless otherwise directed by the project. When necessary to identify the drawing as a sketch, the number shall be assigned with the originator. The sketch shall be maintained with the originator to prevent the necessity of the central control. Sketches shall not be prepared in the placing of the engineering drawing for the procurement of the mock-up of the modules, pre-production hardware of the flight hardware and associated equipment. The Goddard Space Flight Center number of the specification process and standards should be issued with the specified organization with the documentation of developed the procedure for the government of the preparation of the Goddard Space Flight Center. The specification process the standards shall be in accordance with the Goddard Space Flight Center's S253, guided with the preparation of the specification library service. The branch for the Goddard Space Flight Center Information Management Division shall receive 2 copies of the final and approved documentation for the general interest in the use of the list of the existing specification maintained with the library service branch. Alright, in the absence of project-directed documentation numbering plan, the following system shall be used. G Goddard Space Flight Center, the first one. The S for specification, P for procedure, branch for the division and organization, issuing and maintaining specification, the number, and a year of the specification number, specification issue, or an original specification number issued by the given year, and the revision letter. Part numbering. Each of the details of sub-assembly shall be identified with the part number that is filed. The item of the cover of the approved standard with the use for the alteration selection, identifying the proper standard numbers such as the MS number, the military standard, which include any of the dashes number, the number, and a card necessary for completing an identity. Each of the non-standard items shall be identified with the part of the number that should be or shall include the drawing number of the vendor, design, manufacturer part of the assembly that should identify the vendor's part number, the specification control, and drawing paragraph 414, page 54, the source control drawing 413, page 53. D. Altered selected parts that they identified with the required. C. Altered and selected vendor part drawings in paragraph 4.1 of the page 39. Symmetrical opposite part of the designated part by -1 and -2 opposite with a carrying odd and even relationship higher number that are necessary, but the part is shown with the always being the odd number, the opposite, and the next to the highest number. Or should I say be by 1 or 2. Part shall be identified with the field drawing showing the both identifying the part number, the field number, the cross reference separated with the engineering part list. C. The sample assembly drawing figure 17 on page 40. When the parts appear the list of the material on the drawing, only the number that is called with only the field drawing. See figure 34 with the sample assembly drawing with the list of materials, page 80. A detailed drawing depicts the single detailed part of the parts designated with the drawing number. See detailed drawing for the paragraph 43 for the page 41. An inseparable assembly drawing depicts the parts permanently fastened together and the assembly designated with the drawing number. The individual parts that shall be designated with the part as described in the inseparable assembly drawing, paragraph 46 on page 44. Each of the parts shown with the tabulated drawing shall be identified with the drawing number. The suffix with the dash number. The basic drawing number alone shall not be used to identify the part. With the C tabulated drawing, paragraph 416 on page 56, the part show must be mated in with replacement of as a match set with the pair is required. Shall be assigned with a single number to designate each of the match set with the pair. Complete component of the parts shall be match set drawing instead of a separate detailed drawing shall be identified with the identifying part of the number defined with the number. C the match set drawing, paragraph 49 on page 48. 5.2. Finding the item and the number. They're using finding the item number. The number is assigned with the part of the detail assembly, the purpose of location field, the assembly drawing. The finding of the item number is also shown in the engineering part list, and assembly drawing cross-reference with the part of the number used in the procurement processes. 5.3. Order of the President of the specification standard. The identical parts of the assembly equality identified with more than one documentation shall be referenced in the drawing and the following order. The Group 1 and the Group 1 cover the government specification standards listed for the government space for the flight center of the industrial documentation coordinated with the extent indicated with the following: C and E, the coordinated federal specification standards, coordinated military specification standards, including the JANS, ANS, and ANDS. Industrial specification standards, those promulgated with the National Recognized Association of Communities, technical societies, having coordinated with the statutes established under the policy and procedure for the government agencies approved with the GSFC, limited coordination military interim federal special specification standards issued with the other government agencies approved with the government SFC, industry specification standards having limited to coordinate with the status of the established under the policy procedure other than the government agencies approved by the Goddard Space Flight Center use. 532 Group 2. Group 2 covered the industrial specification standard for those that promulgated by the National Recognized Association communities and technical societies approved by use of the Goddard Space Flight Center, which status of the equivalent military documentation has not been established. Group 3. The Group 3 covers the government specification standards not previously listed by the government Space Flight Center. Group 4 covers the industrial specification standards not previously listed with the government Space Flight Center. Company specification standards are not to be considered with a part of the group. The copy of the industry specification standards should be obtained for the association concerned. 535 Group 5. The Group 5 covers the company's specification standards with reference to the company's specification standard for the new application's design should be discontinued upon the issuance of the specification of the standard 1, 2, 3, and 4 concerning the interchangeable item with equivalency and quality. Note the applicable groups 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4, and 5 above when the industry specification standard is specified with the government Space Flight Center, the drawings documentation with the standard specification standards and shall be available to the government Goddard Space Flight Center personnel. 6. Engineering order.